Do your Excel data look disorganized and difficult to manage? In this video, I'll show you how to turn your data into a clean professional table in just few clicks. Welcome back. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Let's get started. First, let's enter some simple data. So I have my data here that we will use to create a table here. Next, we have to select this data here so that we can apply our table format to it. Now, in my previous video, I taught you how to select a range of cells here. So for this, press Ctrl Shift plus the 8 to select the working area here. So after selecting, then we have two ways of applying table here. But for this one, we will use the shortcut, that is Ctrl plus T, to select the data and apply it to it. So in this case, you will see this where is the data for your table, then the range is already selected. Now make sure that you check this portion here. My table has headers. Then click on OK. Automatically you will get your data here in the neat and a nice table. Now let's sort the data. So you click on the drop down arrow here to sort it out. So in this case, let's sort the data, the names, in alphabetical order. So we click here, sort H Z here. So you choose anyone. You can do same for the score, from smallest to highest, from smallest to highest, or from highest to smallest. Let's undo this one. Come back again. The next part is how you can filter your data. How to filter your data. This is very key. Now we want to filter out. We want to know the scores that are greater than or equal to 50. So from 50 to maybe 100. How will you do it? So you click on the drop down arrow here under the score. Then you look for number filters here. Then we come to greater than or equal to. You select. So what number should it be? So 50 here. Then you click on OK. So you see it will display the score, those who had from 50 to 100 here. Let's do it for less than. So number filter here, we come to less than or equal to 50. So out of the 6, we will get 2 here. Okay, let's undo it here and come back again. Now the last part is how to add, or we can say how to add new row to your table. You want to add new names here. So you will select the last cell here. Then you press on your keyboard the tab key. So let's go here, tab, the last row here, tab. It will generate a new cell row for you. Then the last part is, after doing everything, then you apply your serial number. So 1, then enter, 2, enter. Then you select the 2, 1 and 2. You bring your arrow here. When it turns to a black plus sign, you double click for you to get your numbering. As you can now see, the data is now clean, structured, and professional. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video.